Want to level up your bodyweight training? This video is a library of 25 primal movements that I've used to build functional strength and mobility simply through the use of my own body weight. I'll show you how to do the exact same thing. Each exercise is broken down into an easy to follow tutorial so you can learn how to do each move and feel confident in adding these into your next workout. And if you like these primal moves, stay tuned to the end of the video for details on how you can level up your practice even further. Now, let's get into this library. Primal movement puts a lot of load through the hands and the wrists, so it's important to wake things up. I like to perform unloaded moves like wrist rolls and wrist figure eights, along with loaded moves like pad push-ups and wrist flexion push-ups to make sure that my wrists are dialed in. If your wrists seem to be limiting you from performing these movements, I invite you to check out this video on how to strengthen your wrists for primal movement. The link to that video can be found in the description below. Let's slide into our first move. The ISO cat is a great starting point for building core stability. Start with the knees underneath the hips and wrists underneath the shoulders. Press through all four limbs and lift the knees an inch or two off the ground. Hold the position and breathe to create stability throughout the torso. Progress the movement by decreasing the contact points, lifting one limb off the ground at a time, and then taking it into a cat march by lifting opposite limbs off the ground. Embrace the wobbles and the shakes and connect through your core to even out any imbalances. The ISO crab is another great exercise for core stabilization that opens up the posture through the chest and shoulders. Set up with the wrists underneath the shoulders and the feet underneath the knees with the butt on the ground. Press into the hands and feet, lifting the butt 1 inch off the ground, holding the position and breathing into stability. Increase the challenge by lifting one limb off the ground at a time for a brief hold. Take it into a crab march by lifting opposite hand and foot off the ground, holding for a second or two, and then switching sides. The cat rock is a sneaky move that opens up the shoulders and the hips while activating the core. Start in cat, walk your hands forward, and press back into the hips with a deep knee bend while the arms press long and strong through the ground. Exhale, pull the body forward over the wrists while protracting the shoulder blades and hover the knees an inch off the ground. Inhale, press through the hands and load back through the hips. Alternate between the two positions, grounding through the hands and feet for a strong connected movement. The cat crawl is one of the best exercises that you can do for overall core strength, endurance, and coordination. Start in cat and begin the movement by taking small and controlled strides with opposite hand and foot. Focus your eyes a few feet in front of your hands and do your best to keep your strides even distance on both sides. Reverse the movement by striding opposite hand and foot backwards. This is more challenging, so slow down, breathe, and focus in on the details. The crab crawl is a great locomotive movement that will challenge coordination and improve posture. Use the same approach as we did with the cat crawl. Start in crab, then stride opposite hand and foot to propel the body forward. This move can feel quite awkward at first, so take your time, focusing on small, controlled movements with even stride length on both sides. Reverse the movement by striding backwards with opposite hand and foot. Drive through the support hands and feet, maintaining stability with quality inhales and exhales. The monkey squat is an accessible move that mobilizes the hips, knees, ankles, and feet. I find this position to be more suitable for dynamic and athletic movements out of the squat. Stand tall with the feet hip or shoulder width apart. Flex into the hips, knees, and ankles, lowering into a squat. Allow the heels to lift, shifting weight through the balls of the feet while remaining relatively tall through the spine. Drive through the balls of the feet, straightening the legs and returning to standing. Repeat the movement at a controlled tempo that allows you to stay balanced and connected through the balls of the feet. The Lateral Monkey opens up dynamic movement in and out of the squat while also prioritizing upper body strength. Sink down into the monkey squat. Reach and plant the right hand across the body, then the left hand. Press through the hands to create a little lift, then laterally shuffle the feet, landing on the right foot first, then the left foot. Repeat the movement in the other direction, making sure that the trail leg lands first for a soft and controlled landing. Keep this nice and low like a shuffle, then gradually start to place more weight through the hands to increase the load on the upper body. The forward monkey is an awesome traveling move to develop squat mobility and hand balancing skills. Start in the monkey squat. Reach and plant the hands out in front of you. Shift your body weight over the hands. Drive through the hands to create a little lift, then bring the feet forward, landing in the monkey squat with your eyes on the horizon. This may start out as a little hop through the feet. As strength builds, you'll be able to hover and gently move the feet forward. To travel backwards, plant the hands between the feet, drive through the hands to create that lift, and move the feet backwards. Again, returning to the monkey squat in between reps with your eyes on the horizon. The bear squat is a great full body stretch that opens up the spine, shoulders, and hips. Start in cat, drive through the hands, and pull the hips high with the knees slightly bent to elongate the spine. Lower the hips and come into a deep knee bend with the knees hovering off the ground. Lift the hips, straighten the legs, and return to the bear position. Smoothly transition between the two positions while continuously driving through the hands to strengthen and lengthen the entire body. The bear crawl will open and strengthen the shoulders in the overhead position while also developing the skill of locomotion. Drive through the hands and pull the hips high to find the bear position. Put a little more weight through the hands and move forward by striding with opposite hand and foot. Focus on controlled and even strides while anchoring a long spine at the pelvis. Reverse the movement by striding with opposite hand and foot backwards. The Spinal Wave is a beautiful movement that mobilizes each vertebrae of the spine. Start in cat, walk the hands forward, and rock back. Reach the hips high to the sky. Once you're in the bear position, tuck the pelvis and round through the spine one vertebrae at a time as you shift your weight forward. Once the weight is over the wrists, drop the hips into extension and then extend through the heart, shoulders, and throat. Reverse the movement by tucking the chin, rounding through the upper back, then lower back before finding the hips and sinking back down into a deep knee bend. I like to exhale on flexion, inhale on extension, exhale on flexion, and inhale on the deep knee bend. Take your time and connect with your spine. The crab tabletop will strengthen and mobilize the shoulders while opening up hip extension. Set up in the crab position. Drive through the hands and feet, extending through the shoulders and hips into the tabletop position. Hinge back down through the hips into crab. Exhale as you elevate and inhale as you return to crab. If you feel any excess pressure on the lower back, add a slight tuck of the pelvis and activate the glutes so the rib cage and pelvis are connected through the core. The crab reach is another great move to open up frontline extension and active shoulder mobility. Begin in crab, bringing one hand to eye height. Exhale, drive through the feet and the planted hand to extend the hips and find a three-point bridge. Reach the floating arm overhead, following the hand with the eyes. Inhale, return to crab, and switch sides. Do your best to keep your hips square while creating active rotation through the T-spine on the reach. The crab kick develops lateral core strength and is a nice building block for some other primal moves. Start in crab. Reach the left arm overhead, rotate toward the planted right hand, and extend the right leg out, landing on the outside of the foot. Find a stable position by lifting the hips and driving through the planted hand. Return to crab and repeat on the other side by reaching the right arm and left leg. The Skydiver is a base position to activate and extend through the backside of the body. Lay down on the stomach completely relaxed. Lift the head, then legs, then arms to engage the entire back line of the body. Focus on feeling an even distribution of tone throughout the back of the body. Hold this position and breathe into the shape. Progress this exercise by adding different arm movements like overhead presses, arm circles, snow angels, and alternating reach and pulls. If you feel an excessive strain in any part of the spine, simply decrease extension by lowering the chest and legs for more even activation through the back line. The Starfish is an incredible exercise for activating the entire front line of the body. Begin laying down on the back and completely relax. Tuck the chin to bring the shoulder blades just off the ground. Then flex the hips, bringing the knees toward the chest. Reach the arms out and extend the legs out as far as you can without arching the lower back. Hold the position and breathe into this shape. If your lower back arches, simply lift the legs a bit higher and bend the knees to decrease the load on the lower back. Add movement to this exercise by bringing the arms to the side body and flexing through the hips, then reaching long through all four limbs while maintaining a strong center. The front step is a sneaky leg burner that opens up the hips and ties into a few other moves. Start in cat and walk the hands out in front. Rock back into the hips, then drive forward, replacing right hand with right foot. Bring the eyes up and drive the right elbow back. Replant the right hand and step back to load the hips. Repeat the movement on the other side by replacing the left hand with left foot. If it's hard to flex the hip and plant the foot, create a little more space for yourself by stepping the foot out at a slight open angle. The front step through is a fun move that will challenge your coordination. Start by performing a front step. Pull the back leg through the window created by the base leg and arm. Extend the leg through while sitting down into the hips. Return by pulling the leg through the window and stepping back, then replacing the other foot and hand to return into the loaded position. Again, if you have trouble threading the kicking leg through the window, simply widen the window by stepping the foot wider and at a slightly open angle. The front kick through is explosive and super fun once you get it down. Start by rocking back into the hips, then spring and jump forward, replacing right hand with right foot. Set the window and kick through with the left leg. Plant through the hands, jump and rock back into the starting position. Repeat on the other side by replacing the left foot with the left hand and kicking through with the right leg. Focus on exhaling on the kick and inhaling on the return. The sprawl is a transitional move to get down and up off the ground. Stand with the feet shoulder width apart. Hinge back through the hips and plant the hands on the ground. Jump back into a plank, extend the hips towards the ground, and extend through the spine. Drive through the hands, lift the hips, and hop back into the starting position. Support the spine when going into extension by lightly squeezing the glutes and driving through the hands. The knee through is a base rotational move that makes a lot of the other primal moves easier to execute. Start in cat and lift opposite arm and leg. Send the lifted knee under and through, fully sitting down on the hip while maintaining extension through the spine and shoulder. make sure to plant the back foot fully on the ground. Then, lift the heel of the planted foot, pivot back to cat, and repeat on the other side. The Underswitch is a transitional move that sends you back and forth between cat and crab. Start in cat and perform a knee through. This time, continue to rotate and plant the floating hand and foot to land in crab. You will end up in about 45 degrees rotation from where you started. Return by sending the same knee underneath the torso and return to cat. Focus on strong connection through the planted limbs while breathing naturally to create stability throughout the torso. The side kick through is a killer rotational core exercise that promotes length through the fascial lines of the body. Start by performing a knee through, but this time hover the hips an inch off the ground. Extend through the knee and point the toe. Draw the opposite elbow back like you're drawing a bow. Return by elevating the heel of the planted foot and pivoting back to the cat position so you can hit this move on the other side. Exhale on the kick and inhale on the return. The Scorpion Reach is perfect for cross-body core activation and actively opening the hips. Start in cat, walk the hands forward, and rock back to load the hips. Pull forward, reaching one knee to touch the back of the opposite wrist. Send the same leg back, lifting the hips and locking eyes on the planted foot. Open up to stack the hips, bend the knee, and point the toe. Drive the knee back to the opposite wrist and then press back to the loaded position. Repeat the movement on the other side, exhaling on the knee drive, inhaling on the sweep up, exhaling on the return knee drive, and inhaling into the load. The full Scorpion incorporates elements of many other Primal moves into a fun and challenging movement. Start in crab and begin the move with an Underswitch. Plant the floating hand, reach the hips high, and bring the eyes to the planted foot while you continue to rotate onto the blade of the planted foot. Stack the hips and continue to reach through the floating leg. Keep reaching until you can gently place the ball, then heel, of the reaching foot on the ground while dropping into the hips. Return by simultaneously extending through the hips, reaching the free hand up and over to rotate the body back and over. Repeat in the other direction, inhaling on the Underswitch to reach, exhaling on the plant of the foot, and inhaling on the return back to crab. Now that you've got the moves, here's how to use them. I recommend picking 3 to 4 moves from the library and putting them into a circuit style workout, working for 30 to 60 seconds and resting for 15 to 30 seconds in between exercises. Hit this for 3 to 4 rounds and you've got a solid and efficient workout. You can do this on your own, or you can join me in one of the many Primal movement follow-along workouts on this channel. Lastly, if you like these tutorials and want more, check out the Primal 45 program. This includes a 10-week Primal movement program along with over 200 movement tutorials. This is the program I wish I had when I started my Primal movement journey, so if you want to level up, go snag this program. I know you're gonna love it. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel. Feel free to hit me with any further questions in the comments below. And until next time, stay smooth.